reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network.
You're listening to LOTRO Reporter on the MMO Reporter Network, brought to you by Audible.com. Check out the newest audiobooks at audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter. And by Doghouse Systems. Use the coupon code MMO Reporter at checkout and get a free solid-state drive with your next PC.
Welcome to LOTRO Reporter, episode 298. I'm your host, Carrie, and I'm joined this week by the master of minions himself, Layanor. How are you doing this week, Layanor?
Yo, I'm doing crazy good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So it is the week of Thanksgiving.
Almost.
Almost, yeah. 2 days from now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So do all the Walmart people have off this Thanksgiving?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nope. But REI does. REI is an outdoor clothing slash supplies company, and they're like, no, we're not going to open on Thanksgiving. Go outside and play, pretty much. Yes, like spend it with your family. Go outside and do something. You don't need to come in our stores, and we're like, that's pretty cool. So
that is pretty cool.
Yep.
Especially if you get paid.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get paid or not.
Probably
I will
not.
get paid, but then again, I have one of those cushy government jobs, so.
Oh, I actually see Walmart is going to be starting their Black Friday sales on Thursday, starting at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Wow.
On Thanksgiving. They are open on Thanksgiving.
So ditch your food.
I refuse. I refuse to go shopping on Thanksgiving. It's just wrong.
That's kind of...
To me, I mean, clearly they make money on it, so somebody enjoys shopping on Thanksgiving, but I'm old and grumpy, and I'm going to be like Bill and say that's just wrong.
Just wrong.
Let people have their Thanksgiving off. But it is not this week and how the world is going. I'm getting too old for the world. It is LOTRO Reporter. So, Layanor, what have you been doing in game?
I am currently standing on a fence in Landreville.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you playing music?
No, I'm standing next to a little short person who's playing music, or trying to at least.
What's their name?
Idle Position.
Idle Position?
Yes.
That's an awesome name.
I'm here because I was reading on the forums that Landreville was getting a huge amount of people, and that it was overcrowded like brandy wine.
Oh, so you went to see. So
I went to see, and oh boy, are they wrong.
Okay.
I will give them credit. Bree is booming. There are people all over the place. There are weird names and weird kinship names all over the place. Let's see. This one is this kinship's called No Drama.
Yep.
This kinship over here is called Justin Bieber Fan Club.
Oh dear.
Shadowbean. That's kind of cool sounding.
That one's been around on Landreville for a while.
Okay. So, yep. Yeah, yep. I can see. There's a break in the force.
Yeah. Yep. Welcome, people. But yeah, awesome. So what else have you been doing besides standing on fence posts in Landreville?
Let me make one more other comparison, because that's what I was doing. I was running around in the Ettenmoors, and I noticed that it seems like on Landreville, the Ettenmoors, the PvP area, is actually pretty locked down by the free people.
Okay, that does not surprise me.
So that's different.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it was like very crowded out there with like full raids or anything like that. So it seems to be a little bit more tamer.
Okay, yeah.
So if you like one-on-one fights and stuff like that, that would be really good for people who are transferring and want to do some PvP. There were people out there. It's not dead. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's not Brandywine.
Brandywine, yeah, we got full raids out there, but that has also been kind of slow too, but I've only been logging in at night.
Okay.
Okay, so actual things that I have been doing. I started doing some crafting. I got materials with leather and started doing the processing. So just kind of doing that a little bit as I was going around doing some other things. I got into a 12-man epic battle that failed completely within 5 minutes.
Okay.
So that's as far as I'm going to talk about that one.
Wow.
I was in the Atmores out there for a while on Brandywine, and that was fun. I was out there for about like 3 hours. And then let me look at the list here. Let me scroll up. Yes, that was the big one. I wanted to make sure I had everything else all done and said before I said this.
Okay.
I got into Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
And oh my God, if anybody that listens to the podcast and have not played the game for a while, especially if you're really, really missing some of the older charm that some of the older areas have, this is it. Okay. This is like a rekindling. The place is absolutely huge, and there's so much detail that they put around every corner. There are tons of places that you can just go and explore. And everywhere I went, there was something different, something unique going on.
Okay.
And it is the biggest town that I have ever seen in a game.
Okay.
I would even say that it was maybe up to par with Oblivion, their main city.
That was huge.
And that's huge. And this is huge too, and it towers upward.
Okay, I've definitely got to get my rear end there.
This place is absolutely gorgeous. It is the king of cities in games.
Okay.
If you go up on the wall and you look into the town or the city, you can see all the tiers and all the buildings and all the stuff that's going up there. And it's really hard to grasp the fact that you can go anywhere that you're looking and explore in there.
Oh.
It is so huge.
Okay, so we should be looking for Easter eggs then, for sure.
Oh yeah, tons of them. Okay. There's deeds in there too for like finding 10 specific things and another 12 specific things and stuff like that. So there are deeds for exploring the whole thing.
Yeah, David says he's glad for those horses to all the levels.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I have not gone all the way up yet.
Okay, that's cool. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, I'm going to be a disappointment to LOTRO fans everywhere. I've been playing Fallout 4 pretty constantly. That's pretty much all I've been playing.
Falling Outs? What?
Fallout 4s.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. You know, Football Manager 2016 is on my list, but Fallout 4 keeps edging it out just slightly. Just slightly. I am having a blast. I have just finished Act 1 of the main story. It was pretty cool. I am really liking the the fact that the character is voiced instead of silent this time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I have found my mini nuke launcher, and yeah, it's awesome. So,
do you wear your Pip-Boy when you play?
No, I do not wear my Pip-Boy when I play. My Pip-Boy is sitting aside. It actually came with a thing you could sit it on that says, Pip-Boy, blah, blah, blah. And it's got a little it's like a little placket on it. And then they gave some suggestions for what to do with your Pip-Boy case. And one of them was to, make an animal trap and some other stuff. It was pretty funny. But the how to use your Pip-Boy had more pages to it than the manual for the game.
Oh.
I am not kidding. We have, in fact, hooked the Pip-Boy for the phone up to the, so we can see it when we're playing in game, but it's just easier to hit the circle button and open your Pip-Boy than it is to pick up your phone and look at it. So, yeah. But so the second screen's not so great, but I mean, it's not necessary to the game, but yeah, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's fun. So yeah, and that's unfortunate. Well, unfortunately for LOTRO, that has been taking up all of my playtime.
That is a huge game.
Yeah. I cannot. I think it says I have played 1 day and some hours, which means it's probably 28 hours in already.
I remember on MMO Reporter, and this happened to me as well. Bill logged in one night. It was a Monday night, and I think it was the day before the pre-orders, but the game went live on Steam, so you could download it like right away at midnight. And he logged in kind of late, and he looked at his friends list on Steam, and everybody was playing Fallout 4. Nobody was playing anything else, and I experienced that too because I just seen everybody on my list playing it.
Yeah. My mom said his Fallout 4 save game shows 2 days, 5 hours, and 40 minutes of playtime. Mine's a little over 24. I probably at 28 at this point. We were up 45 minutes after bedtime last night because we were just finishing this main story quest, and it was so cool. And I will not spoil it, but you walk out and you're like, oh my God, look at what's in the sky. So yeah. And that's like, okay, now we got to go to bed. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So my husband is also playing. He's playing right now. So he finds stuff that I don't find. He seems to be the power armor suit collector. He's found 3 sets of power armor, and I've only found 1. But that's okay. I'm saving the power armor for later. All right.
Don't you just need 1?
Yeah, you just need 1.
Okay.
Mine's tricked out with flames. I found a magazine that gave me a paint job. So I've got a flamed out power armor. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Okay, so this week in Fallout 4 is over with. But we do want to talk about the 31 of our favorite people out there who are our patrons. They have checked it out, our patreon.com/MMO Reporter, and decided that what we do is worth some of their hard-earned money, and have decided to become a patron.
Don't fall.
I had a weird noise. I don't know what the noise was. That's scary.
That wasn't you falling?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. So I don't know what happened.
Was it in your headphones?
Yeah, it was in my headphones.
Oh, weird.
I don't know that we're getting out to the internet because it says 0 kilobytes per second now. So I don't know. This is scary. Okay. Keep going because we're recording this as well.
Yay.
Yeah, and it looks like it's still going. Okay. So we were talking about the 31 of our favorite people who have gone to patreon.com/MMO Reporter and decided at which level they would like to share their hard-earned dollars with us. And we do appreciate what they do very, very much. And yeah. And I think if you are a patron, then Chris gives you access to our Slack, which is kind of like an instant messaging thing. So we've been having some fun in those chat rooms there, kind of instant messaging back and forth and asking questions and talking to each other. And did you hear that noise again?
No.
Okay.
You need to restart the stream, though.
Yeah. It's reconnecting now.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and start over with that and take it from there.
Okay. Or we could just, all right. So we were talking about our 31 favorite people who have gone to patreon.com/MMO Reporter and checked out what we do and decided that what we do is worth their hard-earned disposable income and have decided to share some of that with us to help support the network. And one of the things I think that Chris has done recently is open the Slack, our like instant messaging system open to some of the patrons. Yep. And we've been having some fun communicating with them on that system, having some interesting conversations.
Oh yeah. We opened it up and had conversations about how I didn't like Fallout right away.
Yep. I think there may have been maybe a conversation going about Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans, yeah, right now, yeah.
Yep. So that's some of the fun stuff we do with our patrons. And of course, we're always looking for different ways to give you value for what you give to us. And we do love the people who just download and listen to the show too, very, very much, because it's kind of pointless to sit here and just talk to the internet and nobody hears us.
Real quick, I want to talk about episode 300.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about that, didn't we?
Yes. A couple things real quick. If you guys have a favorite episode or favorite bit that has happened on the show at some point in time, write us and let us know.
I already have one email.
Oh.
Yeah.
As far as I know, Chris and Bill might show up.
Yeah. And we might be searching deep in the fit files or the fires of Mordor for some people too. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we're gonna figure out the carrier pigeons by then, though.
Oh boy, I thought I killed them all.
Yep.
As long as it ain't hobbits.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the carrier pigeons that are showing
up. Yeah. As long as certain hobbits don't show up, I'll be fine.
No, I don't think so. Gandalf might show up. We might get Gandalf.
Also, I want to quick announce that I'm going to be leaving the network.
Oh, okay.
Before the end of the year. So episode 300 is going to be my last episode.
All right.
So I'll be popping in every once in a while.
Yeah.
They ain't going to get rid of me fully. Okay. Kind of like a plague.
I see. All right. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to... we're going to move on from that because I don't say what I was thinking. Anyway, well, we hope whatever you are doing is going to be like super fun for you.
Oh, it will be.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring you guys along with.
Awesome. All right. So we're ready for news? There was some Hotfix release notes from 17.2. And if you read the PVMP posts on the LOTRO forums, that hotfix should have fixed everything with PVMP. But, Freelern said something about nothing coming in the hotfix, and they just lost their freaking minds. And basically what he was saying is we don't usually put PVMP balance stuff in hotfixes. That's to stop stuff from breaking the game. Anyway, and that's been going on for 3 weeks now, that particular post. But there's some release notes that were interesting. So they have made some additional updates to Minas Tirith and the Layanor fields to improve performance. So the button that allows you to hide weapons when not in combat now works for shields, which kind of makes sense.
Yay. There was a one thing in here. Where is it? Enemies' chance to resist damage over time pulses is now affected by the attacker's finesse.
Oh, finesse? That's bad.
That's different. If you're out in the Etmoors, this is going to kind of help you out if you have damage over time stuff.
Okay.
But if you're doing instance with people, I don't really know that people raise their finesse that much just for PvE stuff. So yeah, I don't know if damage over time stuff is going to be that useful for instances.
Oh, that's good to know.
Or soloing.
Yeah, because a lot of my stuff is dots.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's an important one. Keep that in mind, people.
Hey, Layanor, I just know you were looking for a cistern on the 4th tier of Minas Tirith. Well, now you may use the door on it.
Yay!
You don't go around the back anymore.
Awesome.
Let's see. So I guess the warriors and the scouting at the North Gate were hiding. They can be found again. And if you teleport, let's see. There was another one that was really funny. Let me see if I can find it. Arador now writes the resolution in the Council of Gondor twice as fast. So he must have been writing for a very, very, very long time. And what was the other one? Oh, floating posters are now properly attached to the walls. And apparently children were saying bad things.
Oh?
And you will no longer see large fires in the distance when you wander through Minas Tirith. So apparently they have put the fires out. So, yeah. So that's pretty much what the notes were. They were just some hot fixes, stuff to make things, quality of life, make things a little easier for everybody.
I would assume that some of those fires are for like Mordor stuff, like armies attacking or something. So maybe that's part of the phasing that might happen later on.
Yeah, and they just turn the phase on too early. Hey, don't pay no attention to the fire across the way. Someone asked Vivian when the free tokens were going to be available. She said that they will be available the day they bring up the worlds in the new data center.
Oh.
So once those are on your account and we open up transfers again between the remaining worlds, transfers will work the same way it does now for free ones, only instead of seeing free under the cost column, you'll see 1 token for each character you have selected to transfer. If it is from a paid server. So at checkout, if you don't have enough tokens, you're going to link you to a site where you can purchase more.
From a paid server, what's that?
Like from Brandywine to Landerval. If you want to go from Brandywine to Landerval, no, that's not a good example because those were free for a while. If you want to go from Arkenstone to Landerval, those transfers between those two won't be free after a while. But if you're leaving Silverlode, I think that's one of them that's closing.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I know that they were allowing people to move from server to server. So this is to basically to help people who are moving from a closing server to a living server. If they don't like, say they go to Landerval and they discover they don't like Landerval,
right?
And they want to move again to say Arkenstone. They can't do that for free, but they're giving everybody 3 free tokens so they can move 3 characters from Landerval to Arkenstone. Okay. Now, however, if you have not moved a character, say on I think, like I said, I think Silverlode's one of those that is closing. So if you log in and you still have a character on Silverlode and it's closed, it is free to go from Silverlode to Landerval on it. It will always be free to do that. Okay,
so a paid server is a server that's going to be continuing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. That was a weird word. Yeah. Closing worlds will stay free, as it will be the world of the week/month during the time when we will be allowing 10 remaining worlds to redistribute. So they're going to allow people they're going to rotate so you can redistribute for free during certain times, it sounds like. So they don't want to land rush. They're not going to just open it up willy-nilly and say, here you go for it. They're going to try to control the people who are moving from Arkenstone to Landerval and back and forth, because I believe those 2 are not open right now. So you cannot move for free.
Okay.
But they'll be doing that and allowing you a chance to do that. And then after a certain point in time, then you'll get 3 free tokens and then you'll have to pay for any other transfers. So she will have a schedule up. It's confusing, but it had something to do with people taking advantage. They were discovering people could take advantage of something by just hopping from server to server.
Yeah, like trading.
Yeah.
Like getting a whole bunch of stuff off of one server that you know is cheap off the auction hall and transferring all over.
That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Speaking of transfers, Vanyar is opening on 11/23 and Dwarrowdelf is opening on 11/24. So they're back opening them back up again.
All right.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the news this week. Did you have any other news that you had heard about?
No, that's it.
In the world chat that you watch, because I turned that off.
There are a lot of people that are running the 24-man dragon raid for seals and gold right now.
Okay.
Cool. So if you see that on your server getting run, join it.
Sounds interesting.
It's good stuff. There's my news.
Okay. All right. For those of you who love the blah, 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 blah. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's time for community.
Community.
Yeah. For those of you who like going to in-game concerts, the Winterstock band registration is now open. You can check it out at winterstock.guildlaunch.com and register for the 3-day festival that's coming up in January.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we may have gotten a letter that I may am making you read. So go for it, Layanor.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
All right.
Okay. Letter from Merryrose Morningsong. Hi. Hello. I've been listening to your show for about a year now and look forward to it each week. LOTRO is the only game I currently play. Been at it for 1.5 years, and to my highest level character finally entered Moria. I know, big letdown.
Okay, now wait. Is she saying Moria is a big letdown to her, or it's taken a year and a half? That's why it's a letdown.
A year and a half to get to Moria, yes.
It's okay. It took me for almost a year to get to Moria too.
No, she's a lobby.
It's okay.
Okay, anyway.
Going
on. But I get so immersed in the story and the scenery that I cannot be the one to blame. Turbine got me hooked and now I can't stop. Somehow 3 characters were not enough and now I have 21 on my main server. 21 alts.
Yes.
You hear this? 21 alts.
Uh-huh.
And she says, which explains why I only now got to Moria. Naming all of those hobbit alts can be addicting.
They're all 21 hobbit alts. So there is a hobbit warden in there. Moving on.
My sister introduced me to LOTRO, but I held off for a long time knowing I would go bezerk. And that's what happened. Okay, so we're going to stop it right there. And there is more, but we're going to talk about this. You have 21 hobbits?
She's got 21 hobbits, yeah.
21 hobbits. And you're right, there has to be a warden.
Yep. I know, well, you have to name them, I have a hobbit, an alt, that is the uncle to another hobbit alt.
I see.
Yes.
Well, whenever those extra slots come in, make a taller character and name them Tall Hobbit.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Layanor
recommended. Okay, so she continues and says, I came across this thread on the forum and it made me laugh so hard. If you've already seen it, then just gloss over it. But I had Layanor's voice stuck in my head when I read, oh boy, Yami Aragon's post. Sorry, dude. I totally butchered your name.
Yamyade Aragon's post. Yep.
The question is, what would you do if you woke up on LOTRO? What would you do if you woke up as your character in LOTRO?
As your LOTRO character?
Yes. What would you do, Carrie?
What would I do as I woke up as my LOTRO character? Oh, that is a very, very good question. I think I would be an elf, so I would probably have been living for hundreds and hundreds of years. And you told me to think about this and I forgot.
Okay, you want me to jump in then?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, first of all, I would wake up and I would look in the mirror because I play an elvish woman, and I would look in the mirror and I'd be looking at it damn fine. Second of all, I'd probably be bullying every hobbit that I see. And third of all, I did think of something good. I can't remember exactly what now. It was something dirty.
Okay. Well,
what are yours?
So I was reading in the post, and somebody said, it makes sense. You're Hobbit, you'd get breakfast, second breakfast, 11's luncheon, and you just, and that would not be a problem because your Hobbit constitution can take it. I have actually thought about this. It's like, it's a very, very good thing that I do not have a magic wand or the power to shoot fireballs, because I would be a horrible person to the other people in the world. You are in my way and driving too slow. Fireball.
Speaking of horrible, this is the other thing I was thinking of too. I would go directly to Rivendell to go talk to Elrond's sons to tell them how to exactly do a skirmish.
Yeah, you stand here, not there. But yeah, no, me with the power of the mini and the yelling and the floaty swords, I would be a scary, scary force to reckon with in the world.
Me too.
All right. Now, the first thing Yamede Aragon would take off the underwear and burn it. My tune has been wearing the same underwear for 7 years. And Vosley said, continue the quest arc I am on by doing some dishes, cleaning up messes, and running. Oh my God, I already woke up in Middle-earth years ago.
Nightmares.
Yeah, nightmares. Well, if you really, really think about it, you are doing the same thing in game that you do in real life. Deliver mail, pick up mail, pick up poop, messes, and do,
Yep. Saving people from bad pie.
Yes, saving people from bad pie is very important.
Snooping in people's mail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, well, thank you so much for that letter, Merryrose. That was awesome. All right, Layanor, do you want to talk about our sponsors?
Sure. If you're looking for a new PC, then check out doghousesystems.com and use the coupon code MMOReporter to get a free 120 gigabyte solid-state drive in addition to the 1 terabyte drive that comes with the system. And if you, unfortunately, want to learn more about hobbits, you should go to audibletrial.com/MMOReporter and get the audiobook, The Hobbits.
Yeah, it's actually very good. I have it.
Sure.
I do. It's good. The reader is very good.
The dwarves are pretty cool in it.
It's one guy reading the book.
Why don't you give us contact information? All
right, I will do that. You can email us at lotro.reporter@gmail.com. Be sure to email us and let us know your favorite thing from the past 299 episodes of Lotro. Favorite memories, stuff like that. That would be awesome. You can tweet at us at Lotro Reporter. Check us out on Facebook. You can search for Lotro Reporter. You're more than welcome to put your favorite Lotro memories on that page as well. I'll be happy. I will be compiling those. You can leave us a voicemail at 616-666-6778. Be sure to check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/user/MMO Reporter Network. Check out our website at LOTROreporter.com and be sure to follow us on twitch.tv/MMO Reporter, where hopefully Chris will be live streaming episode 300 and my OBS won't kill me.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm still not sure if the world is hearing us at the moment because it's being a pain.
I think so. It says live. I think so.
Awesome. So you can follow me on Twitter at TheCarryMac. It's TheCarryMac. And Layanor, how can they find you on the big old interwebs?
They can find me on Twitter and Tumblr and Google Plus as Layanor, Layanor. You can also check me out on my YouTube channel, which is Layanor or Layanor's Mind, depending on what shows up in the search. You can also check out my blog, which is still being visited by a lot of people with those Did You Knows for Lotro.
Cool.
It's getting like 35 visits every day.
Wow.
I'm surprised. And if anybody wants to email me directly, you can email me at Layanor@hellokitty.com. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, chat room, for putting up with the fits and starts of this evening and the technical difficulties that we have had. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we hope to see you guys next week. And for those who downloaded, we thank you for downloading and listening. And as always, we do hope to see you in game.